Hey guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, we are going to learn about some Twitter header things. So let's start with our Twitter header search. And here the dimension is as on here. Now let's start with creating a Twitter header. As usual, you can go through these designs previously created. They are essentially you can just simply change this text and you can use that idea. So let's open one and let's start creating. So Twitter header is fairly simple and it doesn't take much of an effort. And see, you can see here there are different ideas for the Twitter header. So let's start with renaming the file. So Twitter header tutor, that's what I'm using so that I can easily search these files in my Canva. And to create this, let's in fact go to elements. I'll teach one easy way one to create. So let's go to adventure. Let's see if there are some nice adventure related photos that we can use. Let's go to photos. So we can use these. I was searching for something plain, or you can also go to pixels and search your adventure. And when this one's nice, I'm looking for something plain, having nothing in the background. So we can keep just this much portion. Let's in fact download this and let's start with this one. So let's go to downloads and I save that here and uploading. So let's upload this. So I can add one frame here, or let's simply drag and drop. While I would just need this content, let's keep it right in the middle like this. That's done. And to this, I'll add some edit image. I want to see the effect of seal. I want to add slight bit of blur, not too much. So let's reduce this to let's see from 8. Okay. So it's fine. And I guess I want to add some vibrance so it doesn't see much of that. So I can add some X process to make it, well, that's fine with what it was. So maybe, so let's leave these all actually. Let's go back and let's see if we can add some more layers. Let's in fact leave it just like this one. And then what we can do is go to text. Let's see if we can add some quote sort of design. We can use this one as well. And let's see if we have anything interesting. So we already have the image, we don't need this one. So this is free, so let's start with this one. So in fact I like the color right at the beginning. You can choose white one as well. So try to keep it simple, small, something that you can vibe really with. So I'm going to write be the exception. And then fill it out completely. I guess 180 might be the right size for this. So you can choose any code you prefer. I have various ideas for those as well. So you can see here, even being a simple this one's design is fine. Having just this one's be the exception, or you can write anything that you prefer, you can vibe with. For example, you write yes, you can. So even that would work. So even this is nice. If you want to change the text, then you can change the color, then you can do that. Or you can write something more like noun or never. in this way also. So even that look nice. So anything you like, for example, I have one more idea. But I simply read this in a book, Conquer from Within, and you can add this one as well. So I like the first one that I had created. So even now even this one looks nice. So just save it in this way and you can start. So I'm going to show you one more of Twitter header designs that's normally used. So this is one we have completed. Let's try a different design. So rename the file at first. And then let's see on the elements, we go to frames. I go to see all the frames. And let's see if some triangles, not this one. Let's see if we have some more triangles created. I'm still searching. So with the updates on Canva, you tend to lose where you used to find those things earlier. So that's fine. Let's see if some more. I guess we'll find it soon enough. Mm, I just had an idea in my mind. So I think I can make work without that frame as well. Let's add a simple triangle and we can do it in that way as well. So since we didn't get the frame right, let's see if I can also triangle frames. So let's go back to frames. Now let's use one simple one and then we'll start writing from there. Let's use this one in just one small corner, or well, let's create this. Let's actually use a big gap so that we get some good gaps there. So this is there, and in the background to it we can actually, so this border won't be made properly fine, so let's see, we can use this one. So it's not exactly rectangle. I mean, if we would get rectangle, that would be perfect. So let me just copy this one. Control X, and I deleted that. Let's see if we delete this and what is frame. I guess better than frame, we can even find some good ideas through the grids as well. Not bad idea. So we can use however this thing is. This is fine here, and I added one whose position is already on the forward, so I can change these two images, and perhaps since we had some earlier ideas related to music, let's see. Let's see if we could add some image that would so work. And I think I'll be adding some simple ideas. Nothing much. Let's see, add some gradients. I guess that should be an image. Let's say from dark. So we have that there. And we can add one simply at here, this thing. Let's try to reduce its size. I'm trying not to include this anywhere. Simply just use keyboard for what I'm trying to do. Press shift button for easy rotation. I'm just trying to add this in order to make a sort of border between these two lines. So that's fine. Now we can add some text right there. In fact, I like this font. Let's try to keep it. First of all, we have to undo this thing. Right? Let's remove this button. And then what we can do is, in fact, let's just do it a bit more interestingly. So by this time you might have already got an idea of what I'm trying to do. So just give it a few spacing here. So that's it. Even the next Twitter header created. So this is the design I created right now. You can see this. So this one was fairly complex. It took time, but if we had some friends that had already provided us layers, then it would have been easy. So we created that from starting. So your Twitter header is fairly simple, and you don't have to add a very funky or designing tools like Instagram, because Twitter is fairly kept simple. And you should believe in the power of simplicity. In the simple ways, you can see big brands, they are simply displaying their idea in the best and simplest way possible. So here we created a Twitter header design in this way. In fact, I liked it, this one. Seems like I'm going this darker sort of designs. So this one we created, and this is another what we created. So I hope you like this lecture as well. So with this, we complete this lecture. Now I'll see you on the next one.